what's up, good people? Welcome today to yet another episode on why content creation in healthcare matters for nurses and midwives. So, if you're a nurse, you're a midwife, take a seat, assemble here. So, let me start by introducing myself. My name is Aren Kinogu Alice. I'm a professional health and safety nurse, founder of Trailblazer Nurses Network, where we empower nurses to explore uncharted nurses role, and a content creator, especially on LinkedIn. I give insights on uncharted nurses role. Okay, so be here, and if you're not following Trailblazer Nurses Network, make sure that you follow it on Facebook, X, Instagram, and LinkedIn. It's very active there. Updates on our upcoming webinars that will bring experienced speakers to speak on the non-bedside roles that are available for nurses and midwives and any other healthcare profession who will be interested. Okay, so letter today is why content creation especially for nurses and midwives. Okay, so stay here. So I will say my journey from being a bedside nurse to occupational health and safety nurse to now doing the content creating and managing in the last 10 years of my experience. Okay, as an nurse here in Kenya. So what does content creation like help? It enables you to collaborate, to also network, and to connect with people in your field. Okay, so that's the importance of nurse or a midwife digital content creation. Okay, also you can find yourself partnering with brands, NGOs. Okay, you can get jobs with digital videos. Okay, this is a content creation. So why do we need many nurses and midwives to come into this describes the misinformation that is out there in public. Like recently, we had campaign for typhoid vaccine and the measles vaccine, and the community out here, I saw some videos on TikTok, people saying, oh, babies are reacting badly to it, it's bad, don't allow your children to go get it, you see. So there's so much misinformation out here. But if a nurse or a midwife or any other healthcare profession who has knowledge about it comes out and makes a video to teach people on this adverse effect following immunization, then people will be able to learn that maybe this person alidungwa and then had adverse effects following immunization. So also it will help the nurses like to be thoughtful sana. Okay, also it will make the nurses wakwe tu wanajulikana ni watu wazuri, wanapeana knowledge out here, so people don't learn from other people who are not experienced. Okay, so the ICN and WHO state that 50% of nurses who are the workforce of the healthcare are so invisible when it comes to media. Okay, so we need to pull up to get to around 80%. Okay, so kujeni, yeah. So what is personal branding? Personal branding is what people say about you. Okay, like for me, I'll say people say I do talk about non-bedside roles that are available for nurses and midwives. Okay, so you can identify what you would want to brand yourself. Okay, and I know already, intentional or maybe accidentally, we already brands. You know what you love. You love peds, you love surgical ward, you love community nursing and all that. Okay, so that is what you are. That's your brand. And you can work on that. So why nurses and midwives need to build intentional brands? Number one, this will like attract people to come to your platforms and want to know what you're about, to tell them. Okay. Also, it can get you to personal collaboration with brands. Okay. Also, you get yourself getting chances to do public speaking to university students, to college students who are doing nursing. Okay. Yes. So, you know what? Your story is your superpower. Like mine, moving from bedside to occupational health and now doing the content creation. Okay. So, just own your story. It's your superpower. So, so I'll start with a practical tool, which I started with LinkedIn. So I know it's number one platform where you can be very visible, to also to network and also to connect with jobs. Sawa. So on the LinkedIn, there are NGOs, there are brands, there are policymakers, recruiters, those who are hiring wako huko. Okay, so this should be your number one social media penye unafaa kuingia. I know there are people who don't know how LinkedIn works. Also me, I was there at some point. I didn't know how LinkedIn works. So how do you build an intentional LinkedIn profile? So me, I'll dwell on LinkedIn. Okay. So these are the things that you need to consider. One is to have a professional headshot. You go to the studio, dressed well, wear your makeup well. If you're a man, do your baba, whatever it is. Put that nice suit of yours, go to the studio, get a nice headshot. Okay? For what? For your LinkedIn profile. Okay. So after that, you need to have a headline. For mine, it's optional health and safety nurse, a registered nurse. Also, a midwifery educator. I can be a nurse educator, content creator, and all that. Okay, and then you have to use your real name. Don't go use their Shanikwa Shaniquiz. Apana. Go use the names that are there in your ID, in your passport, in your birth certificate. Those are the names that you have to write them, because you need to verify your account. Because if you don't verify your account, you can lose that account anytime. LinkedIn does ban accounts. Okay? So avoid nicknames and emojis on your name. And also use the right way, the correct way of your title, RN, doctor, all that. Okay? And then you verify the account using your ID or your passport. So after you verify, you're good to go. Write you about your experience, your education, and all that. Then showcase who you are in your about and everywhere. Then connect with people that you feel they can be source of you, maybe meeting the collaborators, the NGOs and all that. Okay. So what are some of the content ideas you can use on your LinkedIn? So number one, you can do patient education. There are people who are there who they're not in medical field. You're going to educate them, okay, by what you post. Also you can do some career tips, CV revamping, interview preparation, all that using the LinkedIn, and you'll get people who would want your service. Okay, so also you can do real behind the scenes. You give insight a day in life of an occupational health and safety nurse, all that. Okay, you can also do advocacy posts. Okay, that is policy changes and all that. Okay, those are the things that you can do. There are so many. And what are these practical tools that you need to know or also to do, train yourself and familiarize yourself with them? One is Canvas, CapCut, InShot, so my dear nurses, my dear nurses and midwives, sorry. So there are some things that you really need to overcome. And number one is fear. Fear is number one. You need to overcome fear. Okay? Things like, oh, I don't know what to say. Oh, I'm not an expert. Oh, what will people say? People will say, people will talk. Okay? So start with your story, my dear. Start with your story. Okay? Your story is beautiful. Start with your story. Okay. You're already an experienced nurse. So why are you saying that you're not an expert? Why? Why are you telling people that you're not an expert? Tell us why. And then you mind what people will say about you? No, don't worry what people gonna say, because people will still talk even if you're not out here on the social media. People will still talk about you. Eh? Yeah. So you have to overcome that fear. Okay. So here are the quick wins for you getting started. At least post once in a week. Engage with comments. Follow those thoughtful people that you might see on your feeds. And also make sure that you update your LinkedIn headline this week. Okay? If you don't know how, comment down there and I'm gonna guide you. Okay? Yes. So, the power of purpose driven content. What did I just say? The power of purpose driven content. Content with purpose builds trust. Sawa sawa. Are we together up to there? Tuhamwe. Yeah. So share your values, your education, your safety, your advocacy, and all that. Then purpose to attract aligned opportunities. This is not just don't do random things out there. Okay? Go na purpose, msay. Okay, just don't do random stuff here and there. Then visibility brings opportunity. Sawa sawa. So once you optimize your LinkedIn profile, you are now visible. Okay, and now you'll be able to attract opportunities that align with what your purpose is on LinkedIn. Sawa sawa. Are we together up to there? NGOs will come for you. Partners will come for you. Brands will come for you. Recruiters will come for you, because you've aligned yourself with what you want, with what you have purposed yourself with. Sawa sawa? Are we together up to there? I hope you're getting to know and to understand all about LinkedIn. Okay, so you can plan yourself, get a calendar, plan Monday. I'll do some I'll share my story on LinkedIn. Then we say on Wednesday I'll do an Instagram reel, a day in life of a pediatric nurse. Then a Friday I will do a TikTok live, or I do a TikTok video and post, maybe to help educate people on family planning or something. Then you can say on weekend I'm going to engage back with the comments that I got from people, repost, engage with other people's content. Okay, you also learn from other people. Be open-minded to learn from other people. Okay, sawa sawa. Are we together up to there? Tuhamwe. So sorry, I like laughing in between my talks, but I'll try and improve on that. Sawa sawa. I'm just a jovial person. Guy, mnanijua tu anyway. So some of the success stories of nurses and midwives online, like you can give an example. Midwife using a TikTok to educate mothers. Like I know one who is an Ugandan. She's called Jojo here on TikTok. Yes. And also there is another one. She's on YouTube, called Emily, and also she's very vocal on LinkedIn. Yes, so bit by bit, you grow, as you learn, as you become an expert. Sawa sawa? Yes. So what are the mistakes that you need to avoid? Not optimizing your LinkedIn, using a cute photo, headshot, headline, about, inconsistency. Leo na post unapotea karibu 5 months. My friend, nobody will know that you exist. So you have to be consistent. Then copying others. Don't copy others. You're a pediatric nurse. You can focus on peds. You're a midwife. You can focus on mothers. Midwifery is very wide and extends. So you just do something. Do something. Don't copy other people. Yes, you can buy ideas and use it on what you're doing, but don't copy word to word. Sawa sawa, tumia akili. Nurses and midwives, no, mna akili watu wangu. Yeah. So focus on impact to people. Usifocus, sijapata like, watu wataja interact with my content. No, impact is there. Whatever you post, whatever you share has impact. Just believe that. Okay? Yes. So from start today, update your LinkedIn profile. Write your first post. Why did I become a nurse? Why did I become a midwife? Where did I decide to get into the medical field and all that? Okay. At least also make sure you follow some 5 nurses, follow some 5 doctors, some 5 lab tech, nutritionists. You see, yes, those are the people that you should follow. So some hospitals. Yes. So if you have any question, write down there in the comment section. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Hope you learned something.